My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen carefully, because this message did not arrive by accident, and you did not click this video by coincidence. Something serious, something deeply connected to your life, is unfolding right now, and it carries a weight that cannot be ignored. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael speaks not with fear, not with chaos, but with clarity, protection, and truth. He says there is a man connected to your life, someone whose presence has quietly shaped situations around you, whose actions have created invisible pressure, confusion, or imbalance. You may know him closely, or you may feel his influence without fully understanding it. This connection has not been random, and it has not been harmless. Stay with me, because every second from here matters. Right now, events are moving behind the scenes. Conversations you are not part of, documents you have never seen, decisions made in silence. You might have felt a strange heaviness lately, a sense that something was about to surface, even if you could not explain it. That feeling was not imagination. That was discernment awakening inside you. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says this man's path has reached a turning point. Actions have consequences, and truth always demands balance. What has been hidden is being exposed. What was done quietly is now echoing loudly in places you cannot see. You are not meant to intervene. You are not meant to confront. You are meant to understand what is happening so you can protect your future and your peace. Listen closely now. This is important. The shift that is coming is not meant to harm you. In fact, it is meant to free you. There has been a blockage around your progress, your clarity, your forward movement. Opportunities delayed. Peace interrupted. Energy drained. Archangel Michael says this connection has been part of that blockage, even if unintentionally from your side. The universe is correcting the imbalance. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Because what comes next explains why this message reached you now and not later. You may notice changes very soon. Messages that stop coming. Sudden distance. A silence that feels strange at first, then relieving. You might hear news indirectly, through someone else, or sense a shift without details. Do not rush to react. Do not ask questions that are not meant for you. This is not your battle. This is your release. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something deeply. You are protected. While others face the weight of their choices, you are being lifted out of the storm. The reason you were warned is not to create fear, but to create awareness. When you understand what is happening, you stop blaming yourself for things that were never your fault. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this moment. A lighter path, clearer thinking, unexpected relief, the removal of an invisible burden you carried longer than you realized. This is why staying till the end matters, because the ending of this message is about you, not about him. Do not skip now. After this shift, Archangel Michael says your intuition will sharpen. You will see people more clearly. You will sense intentions faster. You will no longer tolerate confusion disguised as connection. This experience is preparing you for a higher level of peace and authority over your own life. You may be tempted to look back, to feel curious, to wonder what exactly happened. Resist that urge. Closure does not always come with explanations. Sometimes closure comes as calm. Sometimes it comes as space. Sometimes it comes as silence that finally lets you breathe. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the final truth Archangel Michael wants you to hear. This moment is not about loss, it is about protection. It is not about chaos, it is about alignment. What is being removed was never meant to walk with you into your next chapter. Your path ahead requires clarity, strength, and peace, and those cannot coexist with hidden weight. If you are still listening, it means this message was meant for you. Take it seriously, but carry it lightly. Trust the process unfolding. Guard your peace. Focus forward. And remember this moment, because one day soon you will look back and realize this was the exact turning point where your life became lighter. Do not skip messages meant to protect you. Stay till the end of your intuition. Something huge is already waiting for you. My beloved child, if you are still here, it means your spirit already sensed that this message was unfinished. What you heard earlier was only the surface. Now we go deeper. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael speaks again, calmly, firmly, with authority that does not shake but stabilizes. He says the situation around you is moving faster than it appears. While the world sees ordinary days, something extraordinary is being rearranged behind the veil. A connection that once felt unavoidable is loosening. A presence that once felt powerful is losing its grip. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. You may have noticed strange signs lately. Delays that suddenly protected you. Plans that collapsed but saved you from future confusion. Conversations that never happened but would have changed everything. These were not losses. These were shields. Stay with me, because understanding this will change how you see your entire journey. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your silence was strength. Your patience was wisdom. While others acted impulsively, you remained grounded, even when you did not understand why. That restraint is now working in your favor. Forces beyond what you can see are resolving matters you were never meant to handle yourself. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the truth that must be spoken gently yet clearly. Some people enter our lives not to stay, but to reveal contrasts. Through them, you learn what peace is not, so you can recognize what peace truly feels like when it arrives. This man's connection to your life served its purpose, and now that purpose is complete. As this chapter closes, a strange calm will follow. You may feel lighter without knowing why. You may sleep better. Your thoughts may slow down. Your heart may feel less tense. That is the sign that something heavy has been lifted without you needing to fight or explain. Stay till the end, because the next part is about what opens for you now. Archangel Michael says your next phase requires clarity and clean energy. New opportunities, new conversations, new directions are approaching, but they could not reach you while old interference remained. The path ahead is quieter, but stronger, less dramatic, but far more powerful. You are not being asked to celebrate. You are being asked to observe, to remain centered, to trust the unfolding without forcing meaning too quickly. Answers will arrive naturally. Peace will confirm them. Do not skip now. If you are listening closely, this message is activating discernment inside you. From this moment on, you will sense when something is not aligned, even if it looks good on the surface. You will no longer ignore inner signals. You will no longer doubt your instincts. This is one of the greatest protections you can receive. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The closing truth for this part is simple and powerful. You were never in danger. You were always guided. What is happening now is not an ending, but a correction. A quiet correction that redirects your life toward stability, respect, and peace. Remember this feeling. Remember this clarity. Because once this shift completes, you will realize that staying, listening, and not skipping was the moment everything subtly but permanently changed in your favor. My beloved child, lean in closer now, because this is the part where everything begins to make sense. What you are feeling at this very moment is not curiosity, it is recognition. Your spirit already knows that something is shifting, something unseen yet powerful, something that has been moving quietly toward a turning point long before this message reached you. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says this phase is about revelation, not through noise, but through sudden calm. You may have noticed that your mind has been replaying certain moments lately, conversations that felt unfinished, situations that never fully sat right in your heart. That was not confusion. That was your inner clarity preparing to awaken. This message arrives now because your awareness is strong enough to receive it. There is a man connected to your life whose presence has carried more weight than you realized. Not through words alone, not through actions you could clearly point at, but through an invisible influence that shaped outcomes around you. Plans slowed, energy drained, peace interrupted. Archangel Michael says this influence is losing its hold, and the balance is returning to where it belongs. Stay with me. Do not scroll away. The next truth is important. You were never meant to carry responsibility for another person's choices. You were never meant to absorb confusion that did not originate from your soul. What is unfolding now is a natural correction, a realignment that clears your path without you having to fight, explain, or defend yourself. That is divine protection working quietly. As this shift takes place, you may feel a strange sense of relief mixed with curiosity. That is normal. When a heavy chapter begins to close, the mind searches for reasons while the heart simply exhales. Archangel Michael says trust the exhale. Trust the silence that follows. It is making space for something far better. Do not skip this moment. Very soon, you will notice that your focus returns. Decisions feel easier. Sleep feels deeper. Your intuition speaks without hesitation. This is not coincidence. This is what happens when an unseen burden lifts. The universe is clearing your environment so that your next chapter can begin without interference. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is what many people never realize. Protection does not always arrive as a dramatic rescue. Sometimes it arrives as removal. Sometimes it arrives as distance. Sometimes it arrives as a quiet ending that saves you from prolonged confusion. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that what is leaving your life was never meant to continue walking beside you. If you are still listening, it means this message is anchored to your journey. Carry this awareness with strength, not fear. You are not losing anything of value. You are gaining clarity, peace, and alignment. And in the space that opens after this moment, something meaningful, something clean, something powerful is preparing to enter. Do not skip what was sent to protect you. Stay till the end of this season. Something huge is already aligning for you. My beloved child, if you are still here, it means your spirit already knows this moment matters. Do not skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries a depth that many people never pause long enough to hear. Archangel Michael says part 4 is about understanding why this situation surfaced in your life at all. Nothing enters your path without a reason. This connection, this man, this unseen pressure you have felt for so long was not meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. Stay with me, because clarity is unfolding right now. There were moments when you questioned yourself. Moments when you felt drained without knowing why. Moments when peace felt close, yet just out of reach. Archangel Michael says that was not weakness. That was awareness growing inside you. Your soul was learning to recognize what does not belong on your journey forward. Do not skip. Stay till the end. This phase is about separation without conflict, distance without bitterness, and release without regret. You are not being asked to react, explain, or justify anything. You are being asked to observe. When truth begins to move on its own, the wisest response is stillness. Something huge is waiting for you after this shift, and that something is not external. It is internal freedom. Archangel Michael says once this chapter closes, you will notice how light your days feel. Your thoughts will become clearer, your sleep deeper, your decisions stronger. You will stop overthinking conversations that once consumed your energy. You will stop carrying responsibility that was never yours. Stay till the end. This matters. There is also a message of preparation here. After removal comes replacement. After silence comes clarity. After confusion comes direction. The space being created in your life is not empty space. It is reserved space. Reserved for peace. Reserved for growth. Reserved for people and opportunities that do not drain you, but strengthen you. Do not skip now. Archangel Michael says you are entering a season where discernment becomes your greatest strength. You will sense truth without needing proof. You will feel alignment without needing reassurance. You will trust yourself again, fully and deeply. This is why this message had to reach you now. Not earlier. Not later. Now. Because you are ready to hold this truth without fear, without panic, and without attachment. Something huge is waiting for you at the end of this understanding. Remember this moment. Remember how you felt when you listened. One day soon, you will look back and realize this was the exact point where your life shifted quietly but permanently. The weight lifted. The noise faded. The path cleared. Do not skip messages meant to elevate you. Stay till the end of your awareness. Something huge is already aligning in your favor. My beloved child, this is the moment where everything begins to make sense, so do not skip now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part carries the emotional key that many people miss when they stop listening too early. What you are experiencing right now is not confusion, it is transition. Archangel Michael says there is a silent separation happening between what drains you and what is destined to elevate you. You may not see it clearly yet, but you can feel it. A strange calm mixed with unanswered questions. That is not weakness. That is strength being activated. Stay with me. Do not skip. There has been a pattern in your life where certain people entered at critical moments, influenced decisions, shifted outcomes, and then left behind emotional noise. You often wondered why progress felt delayed even when you were doing everything right. This part of the message reveals the truth you were never shown before. Archangel Michael says some connections exist not to walk with you forever, but to reveal what you must never accept again. One such connection is now being removed by forces beyond your effort. You did not fail. You were protected. And protection sometimes looks like sudden distance, silence, or events that close a door permanently. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your spirit has outgrown a certain environment, and when growth happens, pressure follows right before release. That pressure you felt recently was not meant to break you. It was meant to signal that something was about to change. And now, it is changing. Listen carefully to this part, because it matters deeply. Archangel Michael says when this shift completes, your energy will feel lighter. Decisions will feel clearer. Sleep will become deeper. You will stop overthinking situations that once consumed your mind. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. Do not skip now. You may soon notice that your name is no longer spoken in certain places. That is not rejection. That is protection. You may notice that someone's influence over your emotions suddenly weakens. That is not loss. That is freedom. You may notice opportunities appearing where nothing moved before. That is not luck. That is timing finally working in your favor. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that you are not being asked to react, explain, or defend yourself. Silence is your power in this phase. Observation is your wisdom. Peace is your reward. When you do not chase clarity, clarity comes to you naturally. This part of the message is for those who have stayed despite the urge to scroll. And because you stayed, Hear this clearly, your next chapter will not require struggle to prove your worth. It will require courage to receive what you deserve. Do not skip messages that speak directly to your soul. What is leaving your life now had already served its purpose. What is coming will feel unfamiliar at first, not because it is wrong, but because it is healthier than what you are used to. Growth often feels strange before it feels safe. Stay till the end, because the next part builds on this truth and reveals why your patience was never wasted and why this exact timing is working in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are closer than you think. My beloved child, stay right here with me, because this part is not filler, it is the turning point, the moment where everything you felt but could not explain finally makes sense. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it connects directly to what is unfolding in your life right now. You have been sensing it, even on days when nothing seemed wrong. A quiet pressure, a heaviness that came and went, moments where your mind felt clouded for no clear reason. Archangel Michael says this was not weakness, and it was not confusion. It was your spirit reacting to an energy that no longer belonged in your space. This is why this message is serious, not because of fear, but because of clarity. Stay with me. This is important. There is a man connected to your life whose actions created ripples far beyond what you could see. You may have trusted him. You may have defended him. You may have ignored small signs because you wanted peace. Archangel Michael says your heart was pure, and that purity is the reason you are being protected now. You are not responsible for choices that were never yours. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Behind the scenes, forces you cannot see are moving with precision. Truth has a way of finding its moment, and that moment has arrived. What was hidden is no longer hidden. What was delayed is now accelerating. This is not happening to punish anyone in your life. This is happening to restore balance in yours. Notice this carefully. As this shift unfolds, your energy begins to change. You start sleeping deeper. Your thoughts become quieter. Decisions feel lighter. This is not coincidence. This is release. Archangel Michael says when a heavy connection loosens its grip, the soul breathes again. Stay till the end. You need to hear what comes next. You are being separated from confusion, not from love. You are being removed from entanglement, not from destiny. Sometimes protection does not look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like distance. Sometimes it looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like a sudden calm where anxiety used to live. Do not rush to explain this to anyone. Not everyone needs to understand what you are outgrowing. Archangel Michael says your job is not to convince, prove, or justify. Your job is to remain steady and aware. Something huge is waiting for you after this moment. A door opens where there was resistance before. A conversation goes in your favor without effort. A burden lifts without struggle. This is the reward of staying aligned when you could have reacted emotionally. Stay with me. Do not skip now. This part of the message is about empowerment. You are not small. You are not powerless. You were simply patient while truth prepared its stage. Archangel Michael says your future requires clarity, and clarity cannot exist alongside hidden chaos. That is why this separation is happening now. Very soon, you will understand why this delay was necessary, why things did not move faster before, why certain plans never worked out. You are being protected from carrying someone else's consequences into your next chapter. Stay till the end. This is the final truth of this part. The moment you stop feeling responsible for what was never yours, your life accelerates. Peace returns. Focus sharpens. Confidence rises quietly but firmly. Remember this feeling. This is what alignment feels like. Do not skip what is meant to free you.